Hi, Team Ismaili. This is the summary of the meeting and just kind of an overview. This is also to catch Abbas up to what I talked about with Charles and Josiane. So let's start off, no fluff, and get right into YouTube ads. So Abbas, I went over with Charles and Josiane the stats I had with Alex's campaign. As you can see, we went for about a month and a half. It was 7 weeks total from July 4th. We're starting May 29th, ending July 4th. It cost $578. He got 70,000 impressions. An impression is counted each time your ad is served on Google's ad network, such as google.com, YouTube, or impressions help you understand how often your ad is being seen. So what an impression is a person has eyeballs, they're looking at something, your ad shows up, that's one impression. A true view is a better metric because it tells you when someone chooses to watch or engage with your video ad instead of skipping or scrolling past it. Very important to track true views. So in the 7 weeks, Alex had 12,500,000 people view his ad for more than 30 seconds and did not skip it. That turned into 8 conversions, which is 8 leads, and 383 clicks to the landing page. I will show you an example of an ad right now. Hopefully it plays for you and hear it. You can't hear it, that'd be annoying. Awesome. So that ad is designed to book appointments for the agent. So this is the page it leads to. I've already put in my information because last time it made my thing glitch. So then you would say, okay, the first one was they put in their address, which is 3741 for me. It shows them a little map and it's like, okay, you're right here. And then you put in your details. So this is capturing the lead. You get a timeline of when they expect to sell so you can determine how much like effort you're going to put into this lead. You go get my report. We get the lead as a company and they get this. So I've lost my face, but it still says I'm recording, so I'm going to keep talking. So it says a specialist in your area, da da da, and then you go back and forth with the lead, bingo bango, it's all awesome. Okay, I'm back, nice. These are the scripts for Alex that we went through. So as you see, you record multiple hooks. The hooks call out the name of the borough you're targeting. So for you guys, it would be Il Perot. You record 5-ish hooks depending on each video, and then each video has a core. So it's got step two, which is introducing yourself, what people don't know, the case study, that invitation and call to action. So the call to action is not free pricing. This is the book appointment one. So our call to action that I would recommend for Abbas's team would be to, it only takes me a couple minutes to walk you through our 3-step process of figuring out what your home is worth in today's market. So that is the script. I actually, just for fun, came up with a script through a custom GPT that I've made using Abbas's mailer format. So this is a 60-second script about where it would go text on screen, wanted, homeowners in Il Perot. And then Abbas would go, wanted for owning a home that could be worth more than you think. And then it cuts to you like walking through a neighborhood. Hey, it's Abbas Ismaili, the most wanted real estate broker in the West Island. If you're thinking about selling, now's the time to find out what your home's really worth. Home prices in Il Perot have shifted, and most owners I speak to are shocked at their home's new value. I can offer you a free, no pressure home evaluation that gives you the facts. No guesswork, no obligation. And then you would go, if you're curious, click below or call me directly. Let's find out what your property is worth today. And then you would have a call to action, Abbas Ismaili, still wanted, but only by serious buyers and smart sellers. It's a pretty cool tagline. And then, yeah, I would bring them back here. They would, okay, I'm back. So my free software that records like this only gives me 5 minutes per time. So I will do as many 5 minutes as I can and then stitch them together at the end. So marketing audit review, we're going to go over that next. So I did an audit of your online marketing presence. I have a tool that does that for me. So this is what it looks like for Abyss Ismaili or Ikip Abyss. You have an overall score of 44% according to your marketing audit report. Sorry for the this is where you guys show up. I met with Charles and Josiane today, and we made sure you show up on the map because you were missing out on some SEO privileges, but we already got that sorted. I did it for free. Unfortunately, this is your SEO analysis, which as the #1 broker in Il Pro makes me throw up in my mouth because you're not showing up anywhere on Google when people look for real estate agents. I don't know if you know these people, but they are kicking your ass online, absolutely handing it to you, which has got to hurt. You do not have a chat widget on your website, which hurts. I will show you what a chat widget looks like. Chat widget looks like this little thing in the bottom right that says, hi there, have a question, text me here. It would bring up this, and then you would go, and that's how you get leads to contact you on your website. You don't have that, so therefore I would assume nobody reaches out to you on your website ever. Don't know why my face is not here. Oh, I'm back. Okay, cool. But you do have a text-enabled business number, good. Your website is not hosted by Centtiva. Centtiva sucks, we know that. And then review replies. So you reply to a lot of your reviews, that's good. You have a Google tag, you have a Google Pixel, you have a Facebook Pixel and a Google Ads Pixel. Oh, because this is a Centtiva website. I didn't know that Centtiva was that locked in, but you are not running Google Ads. Google business profile is completely verified. I went over that with your team today. That's good. Your listings suck. That's unfortunate. In order to rank high on Google, you want to be able to have your listings even, or not even, but like the same on all platforms. So how you show up on Google search, how you show up on Facebook, how you show up on Instagram, how you show up on Yahoo search, how you show up on Bing search. You need to be consistent. Otherwise, Google doesn't think you're a credible business and will rank you lower. Also, no real estate agent ever fixes their listings. So if you're the only real estate agent to have 100% matching listings across all of the internet, you will rank #1, like far and away. So like, as you can see, you show up on Google like this, but then MapQuest, Show Me Local, Facebook, you just have no match. Like, it's bad. You got to be more consistent. So most of these you have nothing. And although like Trustpilot, you're like, what is that? Or Around Me, what is that? You never heard of it. Doesn't matter if you've heard of it or not. It matters that Google has heard of it and they don't see you on it, so they don't think you're credible. Online reputation, you got a score of 63. Yeah, you guys only have 5 stars. You want to get more reviews, but you're doing a good job. Yeah, you're doing a good job. You should probably get some ratings on your Facebook page. You got to reply to all your reviews. Website performs slow as hell because it's Centtiva, obviously. Centtiva sucks. Page speed, slow. All of these can be fixed if you link into my CRM, but that is a talk for another day. So yeah, your website performance is really bad. Yikes. But anyways, enough ripping into you. Psych, more ripping into you. Sorry about this. If you look up real estate agent Il Pro, I scrolled, I kid you not, for like 2 minutes before I found you guys. So let's do this. Let's keep scrolling. There you go. So you got Abyss Ismaili, which is not even the account that Charles and Josiane, I might be saying that wrong, sorry, told me you guys still use. This is an old one, and it shows up before your new one. So you guys really need to work on the SEO. So that shows up before, and this is funny. Ready? Ready. Right, we're looking up Il Pro. And look who shows up before you. Kevin Kupek, the guy I just did a project for, shows up before you. Alex Moss shows up before you, and right now he's closed. Alex is a closed business, and he shows up before your open business. Craziness. Attilio shows up before you guys, and I just did a project with him. Where are you guys? Michelle Sally shows up before you guys. I love Michelle. I think I'm just going to stop because before I was able to find you. Now it's even lower. I think we get the point. You guys need some SEO bad. For such a big company, hello, I'm back. Keep getting cut out because of my 5-minute timer. This is a little sneak peek at something I'll offer to you guys at the end. I have an affiliate partnership with this school community, and it teaches you a bunch, but one of the biggest ones is AI SEO playbook for real estate agents. So you guys can do this by yourself. Obviously, I offer SEO, so I will now get into that. But if you wanted, you could just sign up for the 7-day free trial for this community, show up to the AI SEO playbook part of the classroom, go through all of this and figure out how to best kind of optimize so you guys don't show up at the bottom of Google, because I couldn't even find you on Google. It's craziness. This is my company. This is the SEO part of my company. So West Island agents tired of paying for cold leads or wasting time on content. Discover a proven SEO system designed specifically for real estate to rank higher on Google and ChatGPT. Attract serious local leads and grow your pipeline without paying thousands of dollars on ads. Very cool. This $100 Google optimization is what I've done for Attilio. As you can see before, it's a very basic optimization. It's not all the way to getting on page 1 of Google. That's why it only costs $100. As you can see, it was 20 plus everywhere. Now he shows up 8, 10, 10. It's not the best results, but it's better than if he hadn't changed anything. Alex before was 10 plus everywhere here, 3, 4, 7, 9. Now he's 1, 1, 1, 2, 7, 5, 6, 8. And then we didn't crack Point Claire at that point, but that's actually an old screenshot. Now he has cracked Point Claire. As you can see, at one point, Alex had only 7 Google reviews. I ran a campaign for him, and after he had 414 Google reviews. Kevin Kupek, who you guys saw, ranked higher than you in Il Perot, and you guys own Il Perot. He used to have nothing showing up on all of the internet, and now he actually ranks pretty high. 5, 5, 8, 8, 8. So like first page of Google for most of these, very good. Got some testimonials. People think I'm okay, not too bad. So yeah, if you want to apply, you would just go here. It's going to open your messaging app, and then you would send me a message. I would say, I want the $100 Google profile optimization. I would send you a payment link. You would pay it, and then I would do that for you, lickety split. But let's say you want even better than just a $100 basic automation, because who knows how far you can go up in that. You want the full service. You want to rank number 1 on Google for the rest of time. I would suggest one of these plans. So you can either do the Search Atlas route, which is an AI-based kind of plugin that you plug your business in and they do all the work. The AI does all the work. Obviously, I have to manage it. Otherwise, the AI would go rampant. But that gets you on the first page of Google within 2 months, I think it was. So either you can do the do-it-yourself plan, which I would not recommend for this team, where I just give you the link, you sign up, you get a 7-day free trial, and then I just never talk to you again. You guys have the chance to you have a pro-level SEO tool. You get your keyword insights and optimization tools, but you're just going to have no idea what you're doing, and you're probably going to waste your money. But at least I introduced it to you. So that's a DIY plan, not recommended. Done with you plan, a little more recommended. It's $99 a month, which is just how much the software costs. And then it is $300 a month for me, and I will teach you, I will coach you through it for a minimum of 3 months so that I can actually perform some good coaching. And then after that, you can downgrade to the DIY plan over here. I'd have no problem with that, because after 3 months, you might know what you're doing and you might not need my help. But I recommend that I just do it for you. $99 plus $500 a month, most competitive price for SEO on the entire market. Nobody else offers for less than $800 a month. So because I'm starting out, I'm able to offer such a low rate. Everything's handled by me, the full campaign set up, the tracking, the reporting, and your Google business ranks on the first page of Google. Otherwise, I keep working with you for free until it does after a 6-month test trial. Option 2, if you do not like AI, I can fully outsource it to a professional SEO agency that has been in the game for, I think, 11 years now. They cost $300 USD a month, and I pay it to them. I've already vetted them and seen the results. They are actually the ones that supplied me with the list of keywords that I've used to help rank Alex, Kevin, and Attilio. And it's great because there's no content creation required. It's really good for busy agents, and there's no ads or social posting required. So there's no extra time on your part. You just pay me. I take care of it. You rank higher. You get more people calling you because you're ranking higher and showing up on Google. Bingo, bango. So it's either AI route or not AI route. Very cool. Otherwise, you can get the audit. I've already given this to you for free. You can get the keywords, try to do it for yourself. I would not recommend that. Or you can get the free slide deck and learn some tips. Very cool. I would apply. There's only 5 spots left for this month. Yeah, all cool stuff. This is what search atlas looks like. So if you want to do the DIY plan, you would go to this website. I can attach it in the email if you want, but I very much do not recommend the DIY plan. You would go start for free. It would bring you to here. You would sign up. It would be awesome. You'd be so happy. No, you wouldn't, because you'd be doing it alone and it would suck. Another thing I wanted to show, because I wanted to talk about Google ads, because there's a difference between YouTube and Google ads. This is actually PPC ads, which stands for pay per click. And I just wanted to show you an example of this because Charles brought this up, whether it's worth it or not. Right here, Alexandre Perrault is paying for PPC ads on Google. That's why it says sponsored. That's why he shows up at the top of the list. If you show up on the top of the list, technically you'll get more clicks, more people coming to you. But both Charles and I and Josiane all agreed that nobody clicks on sponsored links because you think it's scammy. So I would just say pay-per-click. No, we're not doing that. Next thing, geo farming. So I know you guys want to take over Il Pro. You already do, apparently. I mean, this is a pretty good example of that. But you want to take it over digitally. Well, there's a very good way to attach your digital geo farming to your in-person and like flyers like this. How you would do that is that geo farming doesn't have to be expensive, but it does require commitment. You can build a strong presence through consistent effort, not necessarily cash. You can be a geo farmer very cheaply in today's economy because of the internet. Time on farm, TOF, is the single most important principle. Be physically in your farm, walk around, walk your dog, talk to people, help out when you see someone hurt. Very important. Spend 2 to 4 hours daily walking, knocking, or just helping locals. Create 1-minute vertical videos introducing yourself and what you do. So you take out your phone, you take a video and you go, hi, my name is Abbas, or my name is Josiane, or my name is Charles. Today I'm at this local coffee shop and I really like them. Key points, tag that coffee shop in the video when you post it because they will post you and then you get access to their network. You will take that video. Hi, I'm selling this house today. Come to my open house. I think it's a really good deal because of this. It's perfect for these type of families. If you're looking to relocate or looking to move in near this school, please come see this open house. It'll be worth your time. Stop, record, post, and post it to your farm. Then you're going to run Facebook ads of that video in your geographic area for $1 a day. When do you ever hear about ads for $1 a day? And you'll target people on your list, which you guys need to make a list before you start working with me because everybody needs a list. So you'll have to export your Apple contacts or something. And then you're going to run valuation or inquiry ads, which is kind of like the YouTube ads I just showed you, every 15 to 30 days in order to collect email addresses within your farm. And then with those, you're going to help to harvest leads continuously and you can start to segment. So like you got these in summer, these leads, you got these leads in winter, these leads responded to this ad, these leads, and very important to segment. You're going to avoid door knocking homes where you've already collected contact info. You're going to focus effort on new leads while nurturing your harvested list digitally, aka posting on social media. And then you're going to use your open house as sirens, right? So it's like an ice cream truck. You're going to use them to create consistent, recognizable visibility in the community. Bake cookies, do whatever you want, go all out, make your open house as an event. You're going to combine physical presence, time on farm, with digital presence, ads and videos. And you're going to take over Il Pro for sure. And this creates total mind share, or like Alex likes to say, omnipresence in the farm area. People see you literally everywhere. They see you in the streets, and then they see you in their TV, on their computer, on their phone, right? So you really don't need to spend 10K on postcards over 18 months just to take over a farm. You can do that with a digital and street method that is a lot faster and cheaper, and I will show you how. So we're going to move your brand from the digital cloud to the physical street, be visible, helpful, familiar, and people will choose you. Dominate a farm area with effort, strategy, and smart use of tools. Few agents are doing this. You'll stand out and win quickly. This is what Alex is doing, and look how well he's doing. Very cool. If you guys want access to the best free real estate training in the entire world, I'll send you an invite link. This is by Sharan Srivatsana. He knows exactly what he's talking about. He's a goat of real estate. I would watch this video, Geo Farming on a Budget. That's where I got all this information from. You've got like perfect landing pages. You've got how to pitch marketing, how to get more deals using social media. I actually created my own version of this masterclass in my look. I literally stole this straight from Sharon G. Watson. How to close more deals using social media. I had an hour thing. The link to join my school and get access to Alex's trainings, just hit me up. I'll send you that right away. But what I would suggest even more than that, because now that we've gone over geofarming, Facebook ads, is to get good social media posting and content creation, aka free Canva templates. Wow, messed that up. So you don't waste hours on what does Alex call them? IPAs, which is income producing activities. And if you ask me, Jack, what's an IPA? Other than the beer, what's an IPA? You go here and you go to Alex's training that says IPA versus ISA. He talks about what different IPAs are and what different ISAs are. So an income producing activity is something like prospecting, cold calls, listing presentation, networking, showing property, open house, negotiating offers. So I would watch that video if you're curious on what an income producing activity is. But long story short, that's to say, how are you going to get free Canva templates that don't run out of style? Great question. You're going to join this community, BAMX, and you're literally going to get instant access to hyper local templates that drive clicks, calls, and closings. I already have joined the community and I can give you a discount link where you guys get a 7-day free trial. So if you wanted, just join the community, steal all their templates, and then never pay, whatever. So new this week, we're going to look at all their content drops for October 2025. This was literally, they posted this today, hyper local candy post. So it would look something like this. And as I'm sure this makes Charles excited because he can recognize the Canva stuff, like you already have this, and you just drop in photos, drop, retype the little description, post it on your social media, should take you 5 minutes. Versus, I'm sure, like Charles can tell you, if he wanted to create this for his social media, how many hours would this take, Charles? At least an hour to make something this pretty. But you just get it, drag and drop, your social media game skyrockets. These are all tested across various markets, across all of North America, to maximize engagement. Because if you're posting for any reason other than engagement, other than people reaching out to you, calling your phone, you're posting for no reason, right? That's why just listed suck. Because why would you post a just listed? Thanks, we know you do your job. Nobody cares. Can you provide me, the viewer, some value? Right? So this is value. So all these freaking fantastic. And there's like bajillions of them. Look at all these listing template ones. Every single one of these has at least one Canva template in them. You even have Tom Story's listing presentation. You can get hyper-local templates. Like these memes are hilarious. Like look at this one. It turns out I'm not the billionaire dollar Powerball winner. So if you could continue to send your real estate referrals during this difficult time, I would greatly appreciate it. Hilarious. There's literally maybe 1,000 pieces of content here. So you can have, look how many emails they have pre-written for you. It just doesn't make sense. So this is $97 a month. You get a discount because you use my code. Literally the best offer ever. And then once you go past the free trial, which I'm currently on, that's why it says 5 days, you get all access to all of these too. Sharon Srivastava's knowledge bank, like I would pay hundreds of dollars just for this. Like insane value. So anyways, do that or don't, whatever, your life. Miss out if you need to. And this all comes to say that everything we just talked about, all of this cannot happen without a CRM. I will not run ads for you, and I can't run ads for you if you don't use a CRM. So the CRM that Alex currently uses is called Optimal CRM, and I will actually show you exactly what that looks like. Optimal CRM looks like this. It's got a dashboard with opportunities. It's got contacts where you put your list. You can check your calendar. You can converse with your contacts through email and text message all on this one page. And even you can text people on Instagram and Facebook and LinkedIn. You can launch your sites from here. You can create automations. You can let Jack do all your marketing. You can manage all your properties through opportunities. You can an entire social planner is here. So you can use that to post whatever you want, whenever you want, which is insane. Like I'll show you my social planner. My social planner looks like this, and I use it daily because hopefully for the last time, I hate having to re-record these videos. I'm going to go click here. I'm going to go. So this is my personal CRM. So what's it called? Like eat the stuff that you sell or eat what you give, whatever the saying is. I eat my own stuff. Like I sell Go High Level because I use Go High Level. I sell Optimo because I believe in them and Alex believes in them. So I use it for my own stuff. As you can see in my marketing, I use my social planner. Look, every single one of my Instagram, of my Facebook, of my Google business profile are all here. And just today, I posted multiple things. Just today, 7 things, all from this one thing. And then today I posted also 7 things on my YouTube, on You can post all from one place. Another way to save time while you venture into the world of online marketing. Super cool. Get a damn CRM. It makes your life a million times easier. I know that Josiane is on me with the CRM, so if you doubt why you need a CRM, just ask Josiane. She obviously has enough problems where she thinks a CRM is worth it. I think the last super important part about Optimo's CRM in specific is that they've been optimizing this CRM for the last, I think he said 8 years, specifically for real estate. So as you can see here, although it's in French because Alex works both ways, you can have fully English ones if you need. La prospection de vente, as you can see, has every single step that you would need in a real estate transaction. Look, literally everything. And all you do is you take Samir when he's a new prospect, and then you're like, oh, I've talked with him. Oh, I have a rendezvous planned, which is a meeting. I've done my home valuation. I'm waiting for his documents. I've gotten signature on those documents on the contract. He's a hot prospect. He's a cold prospect, right? Look how easy it is to stay on top of things. So let me go see. I'm not going to show you Alex's because that would actually be a huge betrayal of trust. But I will show you the YouTube ad farming because that's me, right? New lead, call back, try again. And these are all leads that I found from him. So anyways, you need a CRM. I will not do ads for you if you do not have a CRM. If you want a discount on your CRM price, ask me. I have a link for you. And if you're still not convinced about the CRM, go ask Alex how joyful the transition from prospects to F3 Connect was. Ask him specifically, how often did you want / actually use prospects? What about F3 Connect instead? F3 Connect is just Optimo, but it was my brand instead of a professional's brand. So it's a little worse, but it was pretty much, 80-20 rule. And if you ask Alex this, he will tell you that the difference between Prospects and F3 Connect and Optimo are night and day. His whole life has gotten so much easier, so much more organized because of Optimo. And yeah, so his experience will sell it for me. Alex's goal with all his marketing is omnipresence, and that's how he makes a lot of his money. He calls his PCCOY so that they can ask friends about real estate for him. That's omnipresence. He's online, omnipresence. He puts open house things everywhere, omnipresence. Everything for him is omnipresence. My question at the end of all these videos and everything I've shown, what is your goal, Abbas? Team Ismaili, what is our goal? I have the next meeting with you on Thursday, October 16th at 1300 hours at Cafe Lily and Ollie. You will come to me, hopefully prepared with your overarching goal, and I will make it happen for you. Another thing I forgot to go over quickly, YouTube ads, $2,000 for setup, which includes scripting, videography, what else? Editing. I'm just gonna say them. Campaign, like building. So who you target, why you target, how much you target them for, those specifics. Landing page creation, which is a whole step in itself. That could be $1,000 alone, but I included in the one price. Campaign launch and then campaigns management starts at $500 a month. I told your team that I could also do. I think I said 12 $100 a month, but that would be me hiring a media buyer. So you would get better results than me doing it myself for $500 a month. I can absolutely guarantee you that you would have more leads turning into closed deals at a faster rate, but it would be $700 a month more